Welcome. We are here at the Winterfest convention in Sandusky, Ohio. Beautiful, sunny Sandusky, Ohio. And this is the setup day. We are not even taking registrations yet. It is Friday. The convention will run through next Sunday. So we have 9 days of wargaming goodness. So we haven't even set everything up yet. This is pretty much the setup. Over here we have a partially set up This Terrible Sound. These guys are going to be playing this using the line of battle rules. This is, of course, the Battle of Chickamauga from the gamers, and I think this came out under Multiman's auspices. Over here we have a little game of Twilight Struggle going. You guys all know about that already, so I'm not going to cover it. We have Star Wars Rebellion, the casuals table. Over here we have one of two playtests of A Time for Trumpets. This is the one that's a little less far along in the setup. This is the one that's more set up. So neither of these tables actually started today. Bruno, the designer, is here, so I hope to have some discussion with him later on. Over here we have a new addition to Winterfest. This is Federation and Empire from the Starfleet Battles family of games. So these guys will be playing this all week. And as you can see, they've got a fairly elaborate custom setup here with a giant wooden board frame and everything. There's all the counters. So those of you who follow me on social media will no doubt have seen the pictures of this OCS game. I'm going to catch both giant tables in the frame. So this is 3 games, none of which are out yet. They're all in playtest. This one is Army Group North against Leningrad. It is going to be called the Hero City. Over here we have Forgotten Battles. Over here we have Third Winter, which there's been a fair amount of discussion about, so people who are into OCS should already be aware of this. And then we have a map extension for the Crimea. So yes, this is the entire East Front, literally from Finland to the Crimea in 1942, I think. So this is going to be very interesting to watch as we go by. This has 14 people playing at it. It's going to be very interesting. Here's some charts and tables. Over here we've got a little side OCS game of Smolensk, Barbarossa Derailed. This is a very fun little OCS game. Not, as I've told a bunch of people, not an exceptionally suitable for beginners OCS game, even though it is only one map. And the counter density is high, but not super high. But nevertheless, you really do have to know how to work the supply system to make this game work at all. Over here we have set up and are ready to go with Long Roads to Gettysburg from the Great Campaigns, the American Civil War series. I don't know how far they're going to get in this. As you can see, it's pretty big too. There's maps, I think, from at least 2 and maybe 3 games in here. I see Stonewall Jackson's Way, and Here Come the Rebels, and Roads to Gettysburg, so 3 games. Over here we have the southern half of this game, Atlantic Wall from Decision Games. This is part of the Goss series. This is actually what I'm playing. We did some of the prep stuff the first game day, I should say, before the event, so that we didn't have to waste a couple of days doing the beach assaults. So it is currently June 7th a.m. We're in the middle of the June 7th a.m. game turn, and you can see the Allies are pushing forward pretty hard, but the Allies are about at their limit in a bunch of these sectors, and there's a whole lot of Allied guys and not a whole lot of Germans opposing them. Over here in the far corner we have the Mighty Endeavor Standard Combat series from Multiman Publishing and the Gamers. This is the whole thing with the Eastern Front expansion on it. Not sure how far we are along in this. It looks like not very far. Actually looks like they've done the first turn and that's about it. So that is what is going on at Winterfest in Sandusky so far. Hopefully I'll have more video as the event matures. This is just the setup day. We had a lot of people here. A lot of stuff got set up. Most of the gameplay isn't even starting until tomorrow. These guys are still arguing over the setup in the big OCS game, which took all day. So there's a whole lot going on here. And quite a small event. If you haven't been here, check it out. I'll put a link in the notes below. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.